Morning all, or afternoon, whatever time that you eat your lunch or dinner. I am using the multi-purpose steamer today, and it does come with a tray. I won't be using the tray today, but I did use it to make my quinoa. And yeah, you can do quinoa, brown rice, white rice, pasta, and put it in the microwave. I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil. Now, Epicure recommends not to use spray cooking oils. I'm not sure the reasoning on that, but the recipe did call for about a tablespoon in your multi-purpose steamer. So get that around real good. Okay. And I'm using a recipe from the Good Food Real Results. This is from Epicure. It's 4 weeks of food planning and recipes, a grocery list. All right, so I'm going to use some soy sauce. I have to watch my salt, so I did get the light soy sauce. I'm using the 4-in-1 tool, and it's called the 4-in-1 because you have 4 measurements in one tool. I may have to uncap this so I can get the most out of it instead of a little blop blop. Or maybe it's telling me, Karen, you really need to back off on this. But within this one tool, there's a tablespoon, a teaspoon, a half a teaspoon, and a quarter of a teaspoon. So 1 tablespoon of the soy sauce, and then I'm going to use a tablespoon of cornstarch. That'll be like a bit of a thickening agent. And there we go, a little bit of cornstarch. And then it says, use some pineapple chunks and put the pineapple juice in here. Now, I've got the slices, so I mean today I'm just using what I had on hand. And so I'll just cut that up a little finer here in a minute. And whisk it up real good. And I'm using pork as my protein today, and just had a few vegetables. So I mean, you choose any vegetables you want. You can even use frozen vegetables. I've got some zucchini and some bell pepper, and then I'm doing the pork loins. Okay. And I'm using the ceramic knife from Epicure. Let me see, I hope you can see how easily it cuts. So I've got pork chops here, and look how easily my knife goes through that. Beautifully. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and put my pork chops in there. I'm using the cutting mats from Epicure. You will get 4, 2 small and 2 large. And they are colored purple and gray. The reasoning behind that is, did you notice I did my pork here and then my vegetables over here? Yeah, let me cut this bell pepper a little bit more. And you know what I just did? I should have showed you the big beauty of this. So cutting, and then this is flexible. So look, I'm just picking it up and doing that. Yeah, instead of what I just did with the pork, which picked it up by hand. Also, on the back, it's got this waffle so that it's not going to slide on your surface. So you will get 2 sizes. This is 11 by 7, and then the larger 2, they're like 14 by 11, 14 3/4 by 11 3/4. And now I need to get my Asian seasoning. And then I also need to cut my pineapple chunks. So let me get my Asian seasoning. Just when you think you have everything, right? By the way, I do have some samples of this Asian stir fry. I would be happy to send you a sample if you would like to try it out. All right. And so of this, I believe there's 1 tablespoon in there. Let me wash off my measuring spoon, my 4-in-1 tool, and measure out 1 tablespoon. Yeah, there's a little more than a tablespoon in there. So sprinkle that. Okay. Now I need to cut up some pineapple chunks. That'll give a nice freshness to it, won't it? Again, let me try to show you how easily and beautifully this knife cuts. I'm talking butter, people. Butter. Okay. Pick this up. Also, this mat can be put in the dishwasher. Yes, I know, right? I think I want a little more pineapple. I like the extra bite. Of course, I think I might save some too, just to put on the side of my plate. I don't know, can y'all hear my animals walking around in here? Y'all don't think I never feed these guys. I've already fed them twice today. But they're like, well, you're in the kitchen. Don't you need to be feeding me something? If you're a pet owner, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The recipe suggests 5 to 6 minutes. Do cover it. I'm going to start with 4. Because, you know, I can always put it back for another minute. But I don't want to overcook. Because once I overcook, I can't take that away. No, there's no do-overs in overcooking, right? Yeah, so the multi-purpose steamer it's about 10 by 10.5, about 5 inches deep. Again, you can put it in the dishwasher. It is resistant up to 425 degrees. Of course, I love it for microwaving. I don't know about y'all, but we've been doing a lot more cooking at home. I can't even remember the last time Tom and I went to a sit-down restaurant. It's easily been over 3 months, you know. And by now, I would have gotten extremely bored because I really don't like to cook. So Epicure has been a wonderful answer for me. The other thing too is, you know, I joined because Tom and I both need to work on our blood sugars and our blood pressure. And that's why I joined, because I had purchased several products before, loved them. I loved the fact that they were 100% gluten-free, 85% non-GMO. They are free from artificial preservatives. There's no artificial flavoring. And their seasonings are sodium and sugar conscious. So that was a reason and so I thought, well, might as well become a consultant so I can get all this goodness, this Epicure goodness at a discount. And in the meantime, I've also made a little money too. So bonus. But that's the main reason that I joined. And I have been on many weight loss programs. I've been on Weight Watchers, I've been on Nutrisystem, I've been on Atkins, and I always done real well for the first couple of months. But then after that, I got bored with eating the same things because, again, I don't like to cook. And, you know, some of the recipes call for these different seasonings that either you'll only use once in that recipe or it wants several seasonings. And so the beauty of the Epicure seasonings, it's got all of your herbs and spices in one jar. whichever you're choosing, the Mexican, the Greek, the Italian. And so I'm not getting bored. And in fact, when I got this Good Food Real Fast cookbook and planner, I was like, this is an answer for me, because they're less than 20 minutes to pull together. I've got my products, and I'm not getting bored. I'm not getting bored. And I'm choosing my own fresh produce. I'm going to the farmer's market. And yes, yes. All right, so let me get my brown rice on a plate. And my brown rice, I cooked in the Epicure multi-purpose steamer. It was 35 minutes to do that. And the recipes, when you get your multi-purpose steamer, it'll come with a card that'll give you, you know, the vegetables, fruit, poultry, popcorn, pasta, brown rice, quinoa, and give you the suggested cooking times. I'm gonna get me some tea here. Epicure sells tea too, by the way. My Epicure leader, Kelly, gifted me with some teas, and some of you that ordered during my launch party probably got some teas from Kelly too. With some fresh lemon and local honey. All right, looks like we're about ready to check our meat and vegetables. So again, the recipe called for 5 to 6 minutes. I'm choosing 4 because I don't want to overdo. Open away from you. You don't want to be burned by the steam. Oh my gosh. That smells wonderful, wonderful. All right, let's look at one of these pieces. Yep, that is done. That is done. And my bell peppers, yep, they're done. Zucchini. Zucchini's done. Yeah, let's plate it up. Plate it up. Again, you can use chicken if you want to. And then whatever vegetables you have on hand. Excuse me. Let's do just another little chunk. I got some pineapple. I didn't know. I need to get some zucchini on there too. Yes, get all the goodness. Okay, let's check it out. Oh my gosh. 4 minutes was good with my microwave. This is so tender and juicy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's do it with a little bit of, get a little bite of everything here in one yumminess bite. Yep, the pineapple, oh man, that seals the deal. Wonderful Asian flavors. There's enough salt in there to make me happy from the soy, and then the Asian flavors are already there. All right, good people. If you haven't joined my YouTube channel, I hope you will. If you haven't joined my Facebook group, I hope you will. And I guess we are done here. I will put the recipe below and also all of the products that I used with the shopping link. Happy, healthy eating, y'all. Bye.